All right. So today we've been talking about citing sources. All right. And at first we thought cite kind of sounded like city. Okay. Except in cite, the I is long because there's an E on the end and it makes the I say its name. So it was cite. And citing sources means telling where you got the facts. Okay. So right now, some of us are trying to find facts for a book we're putting together. We want to make sure we say where those facts came from. And how do we cite? Okay. Well, there's a few pieces of information we need to have when we cite a source. We need the book name, the title. Okay, we need the page number that we found it on. We need to have the author, the publisher, the year it was published, and the publishing city. Those are the information, that's the information that we're looking for. And where are we going to find that information? Well, the funny thing about books is, even though they're pretty predictable, okay, which means we kind of know what to expect from them, sometimes we find things in outrageous places. Okay, and just looking now, we found one book that had 3 title pages, right? One right after the other. Or it was actually a half title page, a full title page, and another half title page. Okay, with all these other pieces like a dedication and other books published by that author thrown in there. So that was kind of unique. But as far as where we find the information usually, that's what we've covered today. So the book name, the title, is usually on the front cover. Okay, but it may also be other places too, like the title page. Okay, we could find it. As far as the page number goes, it's on the bottom of the page usually. Okay, we don't usually see page numbers floating around in the middle. The author, we're going to find the author usually on the cover, sometimes on the spine if it's thick enough. We'll find it on the copyright page, the title page. Okay. And then the publisher, we're going to find that on the copyright page, or we can also call the copyright page the verso page. We'll find it there. We may also find it on the title page. Usually has publisher information too. The year it was published is going to be on the verso page or the copyright page. And sometimes there's multiple publishing years, so it might say published in 2012, 2010, 2009, and 2004. Okay, which one do we write down? We want to write down the newest one. So if it said 2012, we would write that, because that would be the newest. Whichever one is closest to our year. And then the publishing city. Okay, and for the publishing city, again, there might be multiple cities. It might say Tokyo, Los Angeles, New York City. We write down the one that's closest to our location. Okay, so in that case, New York City would be closer. But we just take a look at that. We just want to make sure we're very careful to give credit to people who have already done a lot of hard work and research, and that we're not just taking their information, because that's not a nice thing to do. It's stealing, and it's also illegal. All right, so we don't want to do that. Just make sure we get all this information out of a book that we're really interested in using, and if we get information or even ideas from that, we really need to cite those sources. So you guys are doing great with this, and we'll keep working on it.